Hey, this is Chuck with Metal Whiney. And I am talking to Martin from At the Gates. Martin,
Hi,
how you
good to
doing?
see you. I'm good.
Awesome. So, you guys are about halfway through your North American tour with Behemoth.
Yeah.
You guys are playing in Detroit tonight with Wolves in the Throne Room. How have fans been enjoying the new music from To Drink from the Night itself, played live?
It seems to meld in really, really well with the older stuff. So, yeah, they seem to be into it.
Cool. Awesome. Do you feel like they're as much into it as, like, say, when you guys play Cold or something like that from the old stuff?
No, that would be, it's too much to ask for. But
Right.
but maybe in a few years' time, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Do you guys get a chance at all to, like, talk to any of the fans either before the show or after the show and get kind of a pulse?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But it's it's different for us. This is on a support tour. This is the first support tour we've done since '96.
Oh yeah.
So with just times and routines and whatever, you don't really meet fans the same way as you do as a headliner.
Yeah.
I don't know why really, but we talk to fans, of course we do, but
Right.
not as much as we used to.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you guys in Behemoth started around the same time, within a few years, kind of went on different tracks as far as like extreme metal music. How do you feel that At the Gates and Behemoth compare and contrast?
that's a tough one. Well, you're putting me on the spot here. Well, I don't know. It's hard because to me it's all metal.
Okay.
Whatever form it takes, it's all metal.
Yeah.
I don't think too much about subgenres and divisions like that.
Right.
So to me, mostly all three bands tonight, even also Wolves in the Throne Room.
Right.
We're three metal bands just doing the same thing but in different forms.
Oh,
So, yeah.
all right. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So, you guys are a legendary band, legendary metal band. You've got a really loyal fan base. Do you think that with the way the music industry is today, that an up-and-coming band could get the same kind of like support that you guys have achieved in your career?
Well, why not? It's just I think the main difference now and then is there's so many more bands around now, and it's so much easier to get through, but at the same time harder because of the I don't want to say saturation, but you know what I mean. It's hard to just break through the mass of bands.
Right.
And I don't really. For me, I'm lucky. I don't have to think about that being in At the Gates in that way. So it's hard to give a good answer to that, because I don't have that. The younger bands today, I don't have their experience of what it's like. But I think that all the opportunities and circumstances are there to even more so than before. You just have to. It was the same for us,
Right.
we were lucky,
Yeah.
We broke up in '96, and usually when that happens, after a few years you kind of morph into some cult band, for a select few.
Right.
But for us it just snowballed. It went the other way, and we were within a few years after we split up, we were like twice as big as we were when we were playing in the '90s. So
Right.
we're just lucky. I don't know why really, but
Yeah. It's almost like you guys had like a second life.
yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, cool. So I noticed that the set list tonight, I took a look at it beforehand, what you guys have been playing. Looked really awesome. I think fans are going to be happy about the songs that are played. But I did notice that there's nothing really before Slaughter of the Soul.
Yeah.
And that made me wonder, what do you guys, what's the process like for you guys when you're picking out which songs to play on the tour?
Well, usually we see what kind of songs work under these circumstances. As I said, we haven't done a support tour since '96, but we played festivals and the like to a lot of people who are new to At the Gates. And sadly, I wish it was different, but a lot of the old songs just don't work to a huge crowd of people who aren't familiar with At the Gates. So it's just we're trying to play the songs that are most likely to attract a newer crowd.
Right.
But then we do on the off days we do a few headline shows, and then we play.
Or you're doing in Cleveland, I think, coming up.
Oh yeah, tomorrow in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's one of the headline shows.
Yeah.
So we're playing songs from the whole catalog.
Awesome.
Well, for this tour, not the first mini album, but
Right.
apart from that, we're playing from all the albums. So, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So after this show, you guys finish up North America. You head back to Europe. I think I saw that you're playing all the way to the end of March and out in Russia.
Yeah.
Are there any places along the way that you guys are really excited to go visit?
I'm always really happy to visit places I've never been before. So for this tour, I've never played or even been in Calgary or Edmonton in Canada.
Oh, cool.
So I'm, I like to see things. I'm curious about the world.
Yeah.
So those places are always the most exciting. But saying that, I'm always happy to go back to places also.
Yeah.
I just feel privileged to get to play metal and see the world. It's just the perfect thing.
Do you guys have? I mean, I know your schedule's really tight. Do you get time to spend to go visit a place and kind of check it out a little bit, or is
you have to make a bit of an effort because it's touring. You're always tired and that, but it's worth it when you just make the effort to go see things.
Cool.
It makes the day a little bit more varied and not the same routine all the time. Not now it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not doing that. It's as I said, I feel very privileged to get to do this.
Awesome.
So yeah, we try and go out and I heard something about visiting the Rock Hall of Fame.
In Cleveland?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. So hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
So last time I did an interview with Thomas, and we talked a little bit about it was back in April, I think, after you did the Decibel beer and music festival, and we talked a little bit about beer.
Oh yeah.
So I was curious, it had me wondering, what kind of beer style do you think would go with some of your albums,
okay, this is embarrassing. I'm gonna swear in church. I'm not big on beer myself.
Okay.
I've got the taste buds of a child. So that's the one sense that's kind of left behind. I like weird music and movies and whatever. Vision, sound, whatever. Yeah. But for taste, I'm left behind. I'm sorry. So for me, when it comes to beer, I prefer if the lesser taste, the better, like Corona and stuff like that.
Cool.
I prefer drinks and stuff, mojitos or margaritas, caipirinha, stuff like that. A little bit sweet or sweet cider. Right. Sorry about that. So I'm the wrong guy to ask about at the gate some beer. Sorry.
No problem, man. So I just have one last question for you. What do you like to eat for breakfast?
It's it's weird. I kind of cheat now and have Nutella sandwiches and whatever because of the bus life and that. But at home, usually some kind of muesli or granola with oat milk, something like that, or oatmeal. Porridge, stuff like that. Try to, I'm getting older. I try to live a little bit more healthy.
Awesome, man. Well, Martin, thanks so much for talking with me. I really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you for the support.
Yeah, no problem.